Hi everyone, my name is Ryan Clark. I'm the founder and CEO of Clark College Consulting and Clark College Funding, the author of two wonderful college planning books, The College Interest Game Plan and College Aid for Middle Class America. And over the last decade, I have worked with over 1,000 families throughout the United States, helping them to get into their dream school for less than they ever dreamed possible. The cost-conscious college search, and some people refer to me as the superhero of college planning. And today I want to talk to you a little bit about subject-based tests, SAT subject-based test. A lot of parents, a lot of students don't realize that colleges not only require you to submit an SAT score, but also SAT subject-based test. So for example, Duke University, if you plan on submitting your application next year to Duke University and you are submitting an SAT score, you are highly suggested or recommended to also submit two SAT subject-based tests. Now, if you submit, instead of an SAT score, an ACT score, you are not required to submit an SAT subject-based test. So what's the point? Well, you'll have to check with every college to determine which ones require an SAT subject-based test, which ones recommend them, or which ones don't require them at all. So it's a little bit confusing, but every college is a little bit different. So you have to check with each school to determine if they require not only the standardized test, but also a subject-based test. Now, a lot of colleges, if they do require an SAT subject-based test, sometimes it's all about the major that you're interested in studying in college. So for example, if you're interested in studying engineering, they might want you to take two subject-based tests based upon math and science. It just makes sense. So of course, review the requirements of the colleges you are interested in. That's the major point I wanted to make. So if you do take these subject-based tests, you can take them anytime in high school, throughout your high school career. And it only makes sense to take it right after you finish that course in school. So if you're taking AP World History this year, it might make sense to go ahead and take the AP World History subject-based test in June. You can choose to take up to 3 tests on one day. I'm not sure if you want to do that, but you can take 3 tests in one day. You also want to check with the College Board website to learn more about what content each test covers. And I'll put a link to that on my blog, so you can go ahead and take a look at that as well. I'll also list the test dates, what subjects are offered during those test dates, and the registration deadline. And if you're watching this on April 5th of 2019, today is the registration deadline for the May test. Now you'll see there are a lot of language tests in May and also in June. But make sure you also understand that the May and June language tests, you cannot do the listening component of it. You can only do that in November. So that's really important because some colleges require that. So you want to make note of that. But I want you to take action. I want you to go ahead and register now if you plan on taking these subject-based tests. This is the time to do it. And you'll need a College Board account to register for those tests. So if you haven't created a College Board account, go ahead and do it. So I would appreciate it if you could find 5 people that you know of and send this information to, because a lot of parents, a lot of students are going through this college planning process or getting ready to go through this college planning process, and they just need some additional information, and having these little videos really helps them through this process. And also, please like the video as well. This will help me out tremendously, and if you haven't signed up for my video newsletter every week, please do that. I'd love to send this to you because we want to make college affordable for every family and every parent. And we want to try to reduce the stress level as much as we can. And the only way we can do that is giving you good information on a weekly basis. Again, my name is Ryan Clark, and I want you to remember 3 things. Be a good friend, be a leader, be of service, and I look forward to seeing you soon.